guys, hope you're having a great day today. It is Monday. Happy Monday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is starting out. I ever feel like Mondays where you're like if you were to give a poll and ask what is the worst day of the week, would most people say Monday? Probably. Or, well, for most that I've met. I can't say for everybody. My little small circle of people, they don't like Mondays. Like the household, no one likes Mondays. Maddie likes Mondays. I like Mondays. I think we're the only two. So out of, all 10 people, 12 people, I think that the majority would say not a Monday, and Maddie and I would say Monday. So we love Mondays. So I don't know if you love Mondays, but I feel like it's after the long weekend. I mean, sometimes it's rough. Like today was a little tiring getting into bed. I'm like, oh my goodness, a little bit of a push to wake up today because we had such a good weekend. But sometimes it's like you have such a good time, good relaxing time, doing things, and then you're like, okay, ready to get back in routine, ready for that next weekend. But then sometimes it's like you don't really do a whole lot, so you're ready to get back on routine. So I think when I had little kids, I didn't like weekends because we didn't have any structure, because it was the weekend. Greg was home and we just did whatever. I mean, we did fun stuff and we went out and did stuff. We did the beach a lot, which is funny. We were just talking about that. We were at the beach yesterday and we were like, we used to go to beaches all the time. I'm like, we've been going forever. We would go at nighttime because I had little kids and I didn't like them going in the sun. So we would go at nighttime we lived up in Michigan. So Birchville Beach, we'd go at nighttime, the sun would be down, and we would just sit on that shoreline until the sun went down and it got too chilly. And yeah, the kids have grown up going to I call it the beach. I know the ocean is the beach, but Michigan Great Lakes were the beach when I grew up. So the lakes, whatever you want to call it, water, moving water that has a shoreline with sand. Always love that, and absolutely love that. I thought, so when they were little, Mondays were like, okay, back to routine, because it was a lot easier for me. So now as they get older, it's more like, oh, back to routine, but I got to do more running. I got to get back to school. I got to get to all these things, just a little different, but I still look forward to Monday morning. So I hope that you do too. And if not, that's okay, because guess what? Today will be done eventually. Then you can start on your Tuesday. So if you haven't woken up, get yourself either a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Know that God is within her. She will not fail. No, she's not going to fail. You're not going to fail. You're not going to fail through this thing called life. So today, we're going to talk about our weekend. We had a great weekend. We started out with Friday night. Last week was a tiring week for me. I think I definitely got a little bit of the sickness that the whole entire family had. But didn't know I did. When I get sick, I'll get a little crabby and cranky, and I'm like, why do I feel so angry inside? And then you think it's hormones. Who knows what it is? You can blame it on a multitude of things when you're a woman, right? So I'm like, what am I feeling? And then I'm like, oh, I literally just feel sick. Like I did shopping, and I was just tired. I just got really tired from it, and so it just didn't feel good. I think too much, but just didn't feel amazing, but had symptoms that the other people had in the household. So I'm like, okay. So it was just like one of those push through, get through my week. So I was talking to Greg, I said, I'm thankful that even though I'm not I'm still filming every day, but last week I didn't have to do a whole lot of it's a great day today, because it's not a great day today. You know what I mean? But usually it is a great day. Does that make sense? But just because I wasn't feeling amazing, but I still got to go shopping. I still pushed myself. So by Thursday, I was just tired, came home, and I laid in bed. I was tired after all that shopping. I'm like, I'm done. And then we did the rotisserie chicken, and had some fruit and veggies. That was our dinner that night, and that was fine. Friday rolled around. I got to sleep in, which was nice. And the kids we did a homeschool activity, came home, and just kind of did the minimal I had to do. And then Greg and I went out we had a concert Friday night. We went to a Brandon Heath concert. Brandon Heath, I feel like I'm starting and stopping this video so much. Maxine's over there attacking the squirrel, or just barking at the squirrel. I'm like, stop barking. So Friday, did concerts. We did Brandon Heath, and I can't remember the other people. It's an interrupting morning. Brandon Heath, Josh Wilson, and then a girl named Natalie. Okay, I had to put Maxine in the house. Now she's gonna bark in the house. She's just sitting there scratching the window. Let's see if I can continue here and focus. So we did a concert. It was with Brandon Heath, Josh Wilson, and Natalie. I can't remember what her last name is. I don't have my phone out here to look her up, but very good. When you go see concerts like that, we listened to him way back in the day, 15 years ago. So it was just good seeing a lot of some old songs, some new songs. He was quite funny because he kept referencing something like, oh, you thought you were coming to see Brandon Lake, not Brandon Heath. So, because Greg, we were talking about music or something one time, and I said, yeah, I like Brandon Lake. So he saw the Brandon Heath thinking, oh, that was Brandon Lake. But so the guy joked about that. Greg's like, see, it was the only one. I said, exactly. But it was really good. It was very good. good little concert. So we did that, and I said, you know, you're getting old when you're looking and you're like, it's 10 o'clock and it's still going, and we're like, we're so tired. So but we had a good time. We had a really good time. Had a good time out, and then Saturday was just, it was like a normal day. I knew I felt better because I got up Saturday and I went upstairs and worked for a while and stuff. And so for those of you that do my other channel, my daily Bible chapter channel, there, I think most of them that are over there are over here. So what we do is we read God's Word Monday through Friday. Well, I'm doing, usually at the end of each book that we read, I have a Bible study for them. They can download and use it and stuff like that. And so since it was new, I usually read through it and then do it. Well, I wanted to get ahead and be ahead of it, and it's taken me through 5 books of the Bible, right? Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts. Yes, I'm on book 6. Romans, finally, when we start Romans, I will have the Bible study in the beginning. So I got that done. So I was glad to do that because I wanted to be ahead, but it's just been busy the last little while where I haven't got extra time to work on it. So for you that are over there, when you get to the book of Romans, you will have that in hand beforehand. So that's a good thing. So worked on that. So it was one of those Saturdays where you just kind of get a lot done, where you have been lapsing all week. So I did a lot of that. You know, it was like running Brooklyn to work and being at home doing little things. We made, what did we make? We made tacos that night. So and just ended our night with, did we swim that night? Yes, we swam that night. And then that was it. It was end of our Saturday. Poor Maxine, I'm sorry. I put her in the house thinking barking you wouldn't hear it because the squirrels are back there just chirping away, you know, taunting her. So anyways, Sunday got up, we did church, and we were talking about it on the way home. We're like, let's go to the beach. And I'm like, yeah, let's go to the beach. And so we went to the beach, and we loved it. I didn't take any pictures or videos. I didn't take anything. We went, and it was funny. We take our staple foods. We take popcorn. Thank you for those of you that told me to use the brown paper bags for popcorn. Genius. I don't know why I always put it in a plastic bag, and it does get like wet, like almost the moisture in there. And so I didn't like that idea. And then someone said use the brown, I think 3 of you have told me about brown paper bags because I had all those. Genius. So we pop popcorn, we take in our brown paper bags, we take oranges, and we take chicken salad with crackers. That's what we eat. That's our beach staple food. And so had it all packed. I think last time we took it and we didn't bring a fork. Just forgot the fork. So we were just scooping it. Well, this time we took it, and then, you know, we forgot the crackers. The crackers were sitting on the counter still. So we didn't have that. So we did the beach. The beach was beautiful. It's gorgeous. The water was amazing. It's getting warmer. Like, I don't like going in at all when it's cold. Like, I don't like cold water. It's got to be like really nice. It's nice. Like, I was out in the water, and the beach was just clear, and you could see, and it was just so nice. It was so nice. I was like, okay, it's warm weather's coming. I think they refer to this as swamp season, where it's like, for a while we didn't have our air on and windows were able to be open. You know, save your electric bill a whole lot. Yes, half. That's much nicer. And so now it's the swamp season, where it's like muggy and dreary and like kind of rainy, and so we'll see what that does. And hot. So we haven't lived here when it's too muggy. Well, we moved here when it was 120 degrees, mind you, but it was just hot. It was hot, and so it was muggy, but it was just so hot. Did I know the mugginess was there? No, I didn't even realize the mugginess. And so I know people say it's very muggy. I didn't really experience that because it was just hot and just felt the hotness. So I feel like this is the muggy, yucky weather where the doors are shut, the air's back on, but it's good. We'll take it because it's getting warmer. We're at the beach. It was beautiful. We got to lay there. We almost stayed for sunset, and then we got in the car and we were like, okay, we'll start eating our food. You know, we usually eat our chicken salad in the car on the way home, and I went to do it. I'm like, oh, there's no crackers. So I'm like, oh my goodness. So we stopped at Publix. We were just gonna get crackers, and as we're walking by the subsection, we're like, ooh, let's get pub subs. So we ended up getting pub subs. That's a thing down here. Is pub subs everywhere else? Like, when we lived in North Carolina, a Publix went in our town. I know people went there, but I don't know, like, I never went. I think I went in there once or twice. I can't say I didn't because I was looking for burners. But I don't know if they had subs there or not. But here in Florida, or at least in this area, people go and get pub subs, and then they go to the beach. These subs are amazing. They're amazing. They blow Subway. They blow, you know, Jersey. They blow all the subs away because they're just good. I don't know. So let me know. Is that everywhere, or is that just here? So we got pub subs. They were delicious. I get the chicken. They literally take chicken tenders, chop them up, and put them in a bag with buffalo sauce. Shake them up. That's your basis of your sub. And then they have everything. They have like smoked spicy Gouda and like just delicious subs. Now every time I get these subs, this is the 3rd time I've gotten it, you know, such a, you know, expert on this, but the people like take their time and they make your sub very nice and very friendly. So I don't know if all Publix workers are not like that or not, but they'll go a lot slower. You go to Subway and they're whipping through your stuff, but they like take the time, you know, they're chopping your chicken up really nice. They're making sure it's coated really nice and putting it on and just taking the care. You know, even last night, Maddie wasn't sure on a few things, and you know, the guy was like, here, why don't you try it? She wanted to try different sauces and stuff, or she wasn't sure about the sauces, and so he let her try the different sauces. So just different things like that, where like just taking the time to care. That was really nice, real nice. You know, that's always good. So we had pub subs last night. That's what we ate last night, and then came home. So just exhausted and tired. Swam in the pool at nighttime because it was nice out. Get the beach stuff off you, you know, and just a good weekend. Just a great weekend of like lots going on, like busy, not like doing a ton of stuff, but just busy with life. So good weekend. So then today I was like, ooh, a little rough get up. So the house is, you know, mess because life, that's what happens. We don't do any chores on the weekends. I think someone commented, don't you have a chore list to make your life and your house clean? Yeah, I do, but we don't do anything on the weekend. So the only thing on the weekend I do for sure is Maxine, water and food, and that's it. Like if we do dishes, awesome, but if we don't, I don't care. So that's how our household runs. It's okay because I know I can catch up on a Monday for me. So that's how we do that. But so I have a big mess in there going on, not big stuff to do. I have like bedding to wash and there's lots of laundry to do and, you know, all the good things. And then I was going to go shopping today. Today was going to be grocery shopping because I did all my shopping last week. I was going to get up early today and go do Walmart, but Brooklyn has to work today, and so I don't have to leave until in a little bit. I have to take her. So I didn't want to go to Walmart like in this time because the traffic is horrendous. I'd rather go like early in the morning, like get up at, you know, 6 in the morning and go shopping. And so and then plus I got up and the house is a mess. So I'm like, I don't want to do 2 stresses for one, you know, so let's just get the house done tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be groceries. We'll go get groceries tomorrow. The rest of the week we got a field trip to go to, and then we got to do some of this prep with this food that I got. A lot of it I just put in the freezer, and I will take it out and do something with it eventually. So it's going to be a good week. So I'm excited for our week. So I've got my encouragement for you today. My encouragement to you is from Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I think about that verse a whole lot, and I know I've used it so many times. I say it with my kids all the time when they're like, I can't do that. And I said, no, that's not what God says. God says that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You think of like your days and getting things done, and so maybe you're not a Monday person, and maybe this is really tough to get moving for your day. So think you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You're going to be able to get through your day. You're going to be able to get these things done. So for your question, think about it and think, what challenges are you facing today that you need Christ's strength for? Think about it. It might not be just in your immediate physical needs. It might be something mentally. It might be something emotionally. It might be something that you're dealing with in life that you're trying to get through. So think for a minute, those things that you need God to help you with through the day. And one good thing that I always like to do is when I'm thinking about those days and how it's hard to get through those things, think about another time that God helped you and you've overcome different challenges in your life with faith. And I do that a lot. I do that a lot when I start, well, not usually in the immediate. Like I know I'll think about something, like I'm going through something in my life, and then like God reminds me, yeah, but look at what you did here. Look at when you trusted me, and look what happened. So think about those times in your life when God did help you overcome things, when you had that faith to do that. That's the part, like the journaling, that's a good thing to do, to look back. Sometimes it's hard to remember, but stop for a moment, pause this video for a minute and think about that and go, when was a time that I overcame a part of my life with faith? Okay, then your action step today is going to be, what is something you can do today with confidence, knowing that Christ strengthens you? What is that in your life? What is it, the one thing that you can do today, right now, that you can do in confidence, knowing Christ is strengthening you? So for me, I know my house is a whole lot of stuff going on. I could look at that, I could get overwhelmed. I actually did last week, was it? I don't even know. I had to go shopping. I had a house mess. I had to do things with kids. I had all these things going on my plate, and I was like getting stressed out. And then I had to stop myself, and I'm like, stop. What can I do right now? What is the most important thing to do? So for me, it was, okay, what do I need to do? And then I'm like, let me get my house in order so that there's some order in the house. I got my house in order, and I was like, okay, great, thank you, Lord. And then I'm like, I need to get school done with the kids. So then I tackled school with the kids, and then I still had an entire afternoon, and I was like, God's like, go shopping. And I'm like, all right, I got my shopping done. So guess what? In the course of my day, when I was having like, the moment I woke up was a little chaotic, and I was like, I have a million things I need to do today. Where do I even start? It was like, okay, get the most important, get your house in order. So there's order in the house. Get the school done, because it's important to do that. And then you know what? food comes next. And then I did. And then I was like, by the end of the day, I'm like, okay. So even this morning I woke up and I was like, oh, I could go shopping. I could. And I stopped myself. God reminded me what happened last week when you had a little bit of crazy going on like that. And I'm like, that's right. So get my house in order first. Get my school done with the kids. And then you know what? Shopping can come afterwards. So what is it in your life that you can, God's going to be able to help you with today? What's the thing that you're feeling confident He's going to do in your life? He'll do it. He'll do it. You just got to ask Him and get that, lean on Him for that help. So, and that is your encouragement for this morning. You're going to do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You're going to make it and get through it. I promise you. Just got to lean on Him, send those worries and cares like He says, and focus on the things that He can do and help you get through your day. So, all right, we're going to go inside. I've got a mess. We got some stuff to clean up in the house. Maxine is sitting at the door looking like side-eyeing me, like, why am I not letting her outside? I'm so sorry. We're gonna go and we got laundry to do, we got a kitchen to clean up, we got beach stuff to clean up. I gotta make food. Even though I went shopping, I didn't prepare anything. So I've gotta make sure I get meals and stuff out. So it's gonna be a great Monday. You ready for a good Monday? I am ready for a great Monday. All right, we ready? Let's go. Okay, now I'm back. You didn't even know I was gone, but I just got Brooklyn to work. Now I get to take care of the house. Mess, but it's just mostly like our beach stuff. So it'll take me a little bit of time, not that much. It's not gonna take me all day. A little bit of time to get the house in order. That's the key so I can function with our day. So let's start cleaning up. Okay, we got some shells from the weekend, so I'm learning. I gotta learn my shells. There's a lady, I think she's Southwest SW Florida or something, but she goes through all the names of the shells. So I'm gonna be learning these so I can be like an expert. We found one of these. I think these are Florida conch shell. That looks like good condition. This was pretty. These are all names of these. I just don't know what they are yet, but I will learn them. So we found a couple of these. Found a couple of these there this weekend too. These small ones. Blue ones, a couple of these. I had a sand otter, 2 sand otters. Now this one is not alive. Someone said, I'm reading people post it. They're like, don't take them if they're gray, they're alive. They're like, nope, that's not the case. So this one was dead too. So this was good. Just small. There wasn't a whole lot finding, but it was just a really good day. So I will add this to my little shell collection. So usually this is like our beach bag. This one is like this one I got on Temu, way cheaper than I went to Sam's Club. How much were they? 60 there? Oh my goodness, this was Temu. I want to say it was $30. It is about the same thing, maybe a different plastic or rubber, but this works great. This works really good. So this is like our staple beach bag. So in here we have a Frisbee, we have our little scoopers for getting our shark teeth. I got this one. This was on Temu too. This is nice. It's like a tableclothy. It's got rubber in the back. For the beach, we use that. We have our shell bags. This is what I'm gonna have it here. This we like for the beach. It's like, it's like netting. This is really nice because the sand goes through it. So this thing is never dirty. So we like this one. I do have one more. I think the girls take it out of my bedroom. So I have 3 to take. We take our sunblock with us. The stick. I didn't think I loved the stick. This works good because then you just smear it on. So about that and the cream we keep in here, and then we keep our, I think I have 3 of these. Brooklyn's got the other one. Our little scoopers for shark teeth because that's fun, and then just a regular shovel for scooping in the sand, just a garden shovel. So this stays in here pretty much all the time. When we go, like yesterday, we took these out because we don't need these, and then there is one more blanket in my closet I think they took out, so I usually take 3. So usually I wash these. They just have, it's the fine sand. I'm like stepping on the floor. I'm not getting bothered because we're probably gonna go back next weekend, and it's not wet or anything. It's fine. This I'll leave like this so it dries. It's good. So see, my countertops are cleaned off now. Just have to get the sand off the floor. I think that I'm gonna do, this week I was looking at my deep clean of the week since we're at the beginning of the month. It's already March. Can you believe it? It's like a week after March beginning for you guys. But the beginning of March already. So I'm on my week 1, which is deep clean my kitchen again. So I won't do a ton, but there will be the things that I do that I didn't do a lot of last month. So like I know my rugs, they get dirty because everybody's feet and stuff on them. So I'm gonna wash those today as well. So let me just go stick this. I keep this in my closet, and then we just take it when we head to the beach. It's a nice, easy bag to grab. I'll put my shells in my little shell jar. I got myself, I'm gonna have to get another one of these over here. This, when I first started, I had a glass thing in there. I was gonna use it for flowers, but now it's just shells. So yeah, I know. It's gonna be one of those things where I go through and go, how much of these do I really need to keep? They're all the same, but they're all so pretty. So we have this, and we have the thing on our table that has shells in it, and then we have a couple just sitting on shelves because, you know, we are, but I love, because I think there was at home, isn't it At Home? I think it's At Home, the big store over there. I think it's At Home. They have really tall ones, like for the floor vase, and I'm like, what would you do with those? And I'm like, they would hold all your shells. So maybe we'll upgrade and get one of those eventually, because we like our shells. It's one of those weird collector things. I don't even know. Brooklyn started doing it too. She's like, this is fun. I'm like, I know. It's like addicting. Going to collect shells, put around your house, I guess. Never really cared about it too much before, but now that we live here, it's a whole lot of fun. So this I just keep over here in my kitchen to be reminded. I had it like in my living room, but I'm like, this I see every day. This I'm reminded that I really love doing my shells. Okay, sand on the floor. Let's see. Is the dishwasher empty? Oh, look at that. Boom, it's empty. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna load those in the dishwasher. That will be a whole lot of saving there. Let's get those in there so I don't have to wash anything. I'm just gonna do a quick wipe in my kitchen because it is deep clean. Like the kitchen week, I'm not gonna do tons today. Like today, if I just do a little bit each day, then it cuts down the work that you have to do during the week. So I'm just gonna wipe the front of my cabinets off, wipe the refrigerator off in the front, that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna do too much cleaning up in here. I just did the floors because I want the vacuums to go, because is anybody else feeling sand in their feet but me? Just me. The beach sand is nice and like coating. It's not like regular beach sand, it's like powder. So someone told me to get baby powder, which I am when I go shopping tomorrow. So I will get some and see if it'll get off our feet at least, but I know it comes in the house. So I've got the floors picked up. They vacuumed the couch today and they cleaned the couch and the inside out, and they'll straighten it. So I'm not gonna do any of that. Clothes, because I washed laundry and just left it there. That's okay, they'll put it away. And I wanted to clean under here really good. Maddie usually does the steam mop, so I thought, sometimes the vacuums go under the table, but I thought, why don't I just let it go under completely, and then we can clean that up. So now I can get the vacuums rolling on the floors and then work my way back here, which is laundry and all the floors. So all the rugs are picked up. I'm gonna wash all the rugs today. Let's get the vacuums rolling. Still going good. So I just throw all the towels and stuff on the floor here. So I'm gonna pick these up, take these to the laundry room. So over here, we just been sticking stuff randomly wherever. This, we went through half of it last month and half of it this month. I see we'll go through, well, we will go through it. So Again, this is up here. Nobody sees this but you guys, so it's quite all right. It's not aesthetically picked up perfectly, but this is working out really good right here. I just filled this up with coconut oil in here, and then I have to fill up our salt, popcorn salt right here. I'll probably fill it up. The butter pump thing does leak, so I like to keep it in here because it literally just drips in there. So I need to see, I'm trying to think, where did I put this at? In the cupboard? I need to go see where, I'll get it next time. I need to fill it up, but this works out. I'll put this out. This can go in here as oil, but this is good. This works good for popcorn. We're using it, we're loving it. This is a great place right here for our popcorn. I'm gonna skip past my room because it's really messy. This is good. This is where we can store everything. So I've got our popcorn here. We'll use that up today. I gotta put this away because we didn't even use these. And then I need to check the date on this bread because we have some already. They're gonna be on here. Where is the bread date gonna be? It's probably on the inside. Oh, wait, down there. Best by March 11th. Okay, so we got some time. That can stay out. I think this is even longer. White bread. March 10th. Okay, so these I'll be able to leave out. We just started using these, so I don't mind leaving them out. When it starts getting too muggy and past the day, I'll put them in the refrigerator. Plastic cover is really messy. I'm gonna write that as a job for someone to organize today. We got the soda machine back out. We were at this weekend, and I went to Ace, and I had to run over to TJ Maxx and get a couple things for the boys. For clothing, they're out of clothing. They don't like to shop. They know what they like, so I ran over there with Brooklyn and we picked up a few things. I gotta return some stuff they didn't like. And then we saw this, it was $6. I think it's $6, $5.99 at Walmart. And I'm like, ooh, Steven's been asking, so I still have some. So we pulled this out to have that. And then it's good. I was just thinking, I was over in my kitchen and I was picking up the bread and I thought, remember when I said we didn't eat anything on Friday but leftovers? No, we had club sandwiches and BLTs. I forgot. Remember that good $5 bread, the Italian bread I bought at Aldi? Very good. Great for sandwiches. We put it in the toaster one way and flipped it the other way and cooked bacon, but I got so busy. I was ordering the girls bathing suits for them. And I came down and I was like, oh my goodness, the bacon. So like part of it got burned. I'm like, oh, it's cute. And Maddie's like, I'm like, it's bad when bacon is expensive and you burn it. I'm like, no. And so we ate it. They ate it. So we had BLTs with that good Italian bread, and some made club sandwiches with it. So it was really good. So we did that on Friday. I was trying to think, I'm like, did we just have leftovers for 2 days now? No, we didn't actually. We had that. So laundry back here, I'm just gonna keep adding to it and doing good back here. That'll be a thing. I'm gonna go in my room now because I know that's pretty messy. I'm actually gonna bring you back here. I was like, I came back and my laundry was ready. I did my bedding, but I had to put this, like the sweater, I call it the sweater blanket, back through the dryer because it wasn't dried. So I'm like the dryer had to put 2 loads through, so I just got that. I gotta get the rest of it off my bed, but I will. I'm gonna throw the rugs in right now. I was gonna throw the rug that's down here on the floor, but that's pretty full, so I think I'll just leave it as that. And I'm just gonna make a pile here because I know I have a ton of stuff in my bedroom to wash out here as well. We're doing good drinking up our waters right here. We're getting more for hurricane season. We will be when that happens here. I'm gonna come to my room. It's messy in here. What I did this weekend is instead of dumping clothing out in the living room, I just dumped it on my floor in here. I know. That's what happens when you have life and you get busy. So I'm gonna finish taking the stuff off my bedding and then kind of see what I got on the floor here because it's probably stuff that has to be put away. It's good sometimes. Like I said, not always on it. It's quiet outside in the sunshine. Maybe the sun's gonna come out. So I basically threw all the towels on the floor. Wish there was nothing on the floor here. I'm gonna put them on my bed so they can come in, they'll fold them. Okay, I got some cleaning up to do in here. I've got these big packages of toilet paper and paper towels. I'm gonna set those out there. That could be a job for a child. Like, I can put those away. Yes, I could do it for a video, but that gives them something extra to do if they need another job, so I'll put those out here. I'm gonna clean my bathroom up here. It's not bad. I'm just gonna use, what I have is I have a lot of these disinfecting wipes I got cheap, discount store I think. Don't really love them. I don't love wipes at all. I like paper towels. So I'm just gonna try to use those up. Use up my spray from the dollar store because I don't like that either. So just to clean this. You know what I don't like about wipes is that you still have to use a paper towel to dry everything. I feel like it just kind of doesn't, and it cleans it, but you're left with like a big wet mess. So I don't really like, I'm not a fan of wipes, but I do have them, so using them up. That's all. Okay, let's go on. You know, I have not done is my shower. Have not done my shower. Every time I'm in the shower, I'm like, I should clean it. I have the cleaner outside of it. I'm just gonna get in there and clean it today. Because I do scrub in there. That was really good. I like using the Scrub Daddy. I got Scrub Daddy and Scrub Mommy for Christmas. I don't like Scrub Daddy for my dishes. I like Scrub Mommy. So I use that in there with a little Norwex cleaning paste. Works great. So I just spray bleach around the corners because mold does accumulate, and then let it sit for a minute. I'll rinse it off. So I'm gonna go wipe my toilet back there, clean it out, all good things. You can't see that, so I'll just go back there. Okay, not a bad start to my morning. I just finished by rinsing out my shower one more time, wiping it down, putting all this stuff away in there, and I'm like, perfect. Vacuum's trying to come in here. So the only thing I want to do before I get everybody moving is vacuum my floor. So these are the chores that I do on Monday. I like to get them done before the kids are moving downstairs and making a mess. So I'm just going to vacuum my floor. That's it. And then I can go out there. We can get our stuff for school and get their chores done. It's a great Monday. Came outside, no wind chimes. Sorry about the wind chime video. Didn't realize it was so bad. It's not usually that windy here, so we're usually pretty good. But I was thinking, I have all these rugs. I'm like, do I put them outside or what am I gonna do? Because it's kind of muggy. It's really muggy actually, but I just don't, I think it's gonna rain later today. So I'm gonna try to set them out on things to let them dry. I'm like looking, you can see pollen everywhere. I'm like wondering why last week I was feeling so miserable. I think it's the pollen. It's like the springtime. The concert we went to, Brandon Heath, he was drinking tea, and he was saying, you guys got something going on called pollen here covering everything, and I'm like, okay, that makes more sense. So I think my last week's sickness, quote unquote, making me tired was allergies. So I'm just gonna lay these out on the chairs. It's funny, I used to think the mountains were bad. I know it was, because I know that area. We went to an allergist for one of our kids, and they, the doctor was like, he says he was like a scientist. He was a scientist. He like went and studied all over the world, and he said he came to this area of Western North Carolina because it's the highest pollen content anywhere. And I'm like, oh my goodness, we use this research all over. There's a truck. So I just assume lots of pollen there, but I think there's lots of pollen here too, because look at, it's all over my table here. Trash guy. So I think that's pollen content is high in this area too. I don't know, oh, you know what I gotta do? This we come out here and swim every night. I just thought about that. We come out here and swim every night, and we look at the clock. I don't look at it all the time, but I look, I'm like, and it's usually about this time, and then I realized, I'm like, wait a minute, that clock's not even changing the time. So I think we need to put a battery in here and change this, because it's not even moving. So I'm like, that's not good. So it's just funny. I'm like, is it the same time or did it change? So I need to let me take this one out. had to laugh because it's like the same time every day. I'm gonna go run. Let me go run all the way upstairs and get a battery. Okay, I'll come back in a little bit and see if that works. We're in there doing stuff. Kids are doing their chores, getting moving, late breakfast, all those good things, and start our school today. Going to our school, getting stuff done, getting our group stuff done, which is really good. And then something that I do is I do journals for my kids. So I started doing it way back in the day on the computer, and then computer and stuff gets like, you know, lost and corrupted and everything. And so I started just writing on good old-fashioned notebook paper. So some kids, I got the college ruled, some got the other one ruled, whatever it is. And so I just keep it until they're like 18 and then just write little things. I know my mom used to do that. I loved coming across my mom's stuff, and she had like a little notes and little, like just little things that she wrote like I did at a certain age. And then I thought that's really cool. So something like videos are great, pictures are great, but I know some of my kids, like they didn't even get videoed for a long time because I was so busy taking care of them that there was no time to record. I laugh because we're looking back at old family videos, and the ones when I had like all the kids at home, like the little ones, it was mostly Ashlyn and Jaden would take the camera, it was a camcorder, remember that, and film. So everything's all wobbling all over the place. But I'm like, thank goodness they did that, because we would have no footage of the kids at all, because life was so busy. And it wasn't like you had a phone, you could take a picture. It was just a whole lot different back then. So good to have it. So this was something I did do. So I tried to do it like when they were little, like every few months, you know, then I got lapsed because of life and kids and so many. So try to do it twice a year, like usually in the beginning of the year and then at the end of the summer. And then it went to like once a year, and I'm like, okay, something to do. So what I do is I write something about like different things they've done over the years. When they're little, I try to make little notes of things they said or just cute little things. So when they're older, they can look back at it, because, you know, I forget because of like daily life. So like I would write in here, like I wrote in this year, and I wrote like kind of the things that we had done last year, the different things we have gone through, because they're all older now. They all pretty much, you know, can have memories of life and stuff like that, but we may forget a few things. And then something else I do is I take and I write a page out like this, and I write down like color, name, song, singer, food, snack, ice cream, candy, subject, state, number, drink, board game, digital game, all that kind of stuff, outdoor activity, indoor activity, and then they fill it out with their favorites. So just something to look back on and see like this, the different things that they enjoyed during those times of life. And then I write on the other page, I write, I'm happiest when, and then they finish that. I'm good at, let them finish that. People think I am, let them finish that. I think I am, they finish it. What I wish for the most, that, and if I could change anything in the world, and let them fill it. And then I have them write their name. And if they want to draw a picture, they can draw a picture too. So just something, this is what we do. So today is one of those days I had it written out to do, and I was like, I just need to do that today. So I wrote them all out. So everybody's gonna write their own things out, fill them in, and then I can pack away the journals for another year. So something little we do. Okay, the day is going great. We're getting, this makes scene. We're getting lots of stuff done in the house, which is really good. So sometimes, like last week was like a lapse week. I feel like I did shopping and we didn't like keep up on the deep clean. I kind of said, don't worry about that, or oh, don't worry about that. So today is the day to worry about that and get that done. So one thing I'm gonna do, usually this Jensen job, but he is cleaning my car out for me right now. I'm gonna just hose this out because milk spilled in here. You know how milk is really nasty. Ever have milk? I always, it's terrible. My kids would wipe up like yogurt or milk that spilled with a towel and put it in the dirty laundry. It would literally ferment, like ferment. Ever have that happen? Like it heats up? Yeah, gross, I know. Disgusting. So always get it cleaned up. So I'm gonna take it up there, hose it up, let it sit in the sun. So rinse it off, let it sit up to dry, and put water in the pool because the water level is a little bit low. So great day. Let me check my rugs, see if they're dry, because Maddie's doing the floors. These should be done. Okay, rugs are done. Let's go take those in. She's doing the floor. I can put them down. Dishwasher's empty. I'm gonna put this in there. I guess you just put it in, rinse and load dishes. Oh, you put it in there with it. Oh, I thought it was like a cleaner. It's a detergent plus a booster. Oh, well, I was thinking cleaner. You know what? I'll throw it in there. I'll let it clean the thing up. Just throw it in there. I go pick up Brooklyn and came back. Kids are we're still doing stuff. There's a lot of odd and end things. Like we have a bed to put together. Plastic cupboard's getting cleaned out. We have to change the filters in the house. Those are getting changed. There's a lot of like extra stuff. We're stocking toilet paper. So I have that huge package of toilet paper I have. Someone take 5 rolls to each bathroom just to put in there. The same thing with the paper towels and then put them all away in my closet. So just a lot of extra. So I'm gonna go up right now. I'm gonna help Brooklyn with her taxes so she can get her taxes done. So I'm going to get this rolling. So I'm doing salad tonight for dinner. So what we're gonna do is, hold on, this right burner, wrong one. We are going to boil some eggs here and make hard-boiled eggs. We're gonna do like a nice salad with the hatch. It's kind of funny because I have chicken in there from a rotisserie chicken and I have this chicken. So that's okay. Chicken, it's like chicken and we had chicken salad for lunch. I'm like, it's a chicken kind of day. This I'm gonna put in here. I'm just gonna basically turn this down and heat this up. This is nice and flavorful. This is our homemade stuff. It's really good. So I'm gonna run up, get that done. I'll come back and check this, chop up some lettuce, cucumbers, shred some cheese, make it easy, delicious salad. So I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so I'm running upstairs, helping Brooklyn with her taxes. Steven's getting his room organized, so kind of help a little bit there, just some guidance. And then I'm just flipping laundry out real quick. So Maddie's in here. She doesn't have a whole lot to do, so I'm like, Maddie, why don't you do the cheese? So she's gonna take this and shred it and put it in a bag so we have that for tonight. And then probably chop up lettuce. Yes. Like there's something to do. Okay, perfect. On the progress. Mom's getting called in every direction today. We shut the freezer from there, left it wide open. So what we're doing is Maddie got all the lettuce right here. I'm just gonna keep it in a bag, make it easy. Did the cheese for us here. She's gonna cut up some cucumbers. The eggs, I just put it in a pan here in the sink and I peeled one just real quick, even being warm, and it peeled up perfectly. I'm like, is it gonna ruin it by putting it in cold water? We'll see. So I've got some ice in here so she can peel it. She's gonna do it. She's doing amazing. Thank you, Maddie. All right, the day has been flying. We are upstairs. We got taxes filed for her. The boys' room had to get a good clean. They need a good clean through. They go through, they clean it, pick it up, but you need a good organize. So I had to go through their clothes because they need some stuff. I went last week and pick up a few things, but they didn't have a whole lot at the one store I went to, so I'm gonna have to head to the bigger area this week and get some stuff for the boys. And then they're just harder on their clothes. It's summertime, it's getting hot. And then Brooklyn's up there vacuuming away, getting, like we have the robot vacuum, but like we have the dividers. What are they, like the little, you put them between rooms, like a divider thing, whatever it's called. So like the dirt from the vacuum gets stuck right at each part, which is kind of bad, but it does. So she's up there vacuuming real good, vacuuming the kids' room, going through doing that. We got the bed put together, trading out a bed that got broken, and then Maddie she did I think the eggs look beautiful. I didn't see them, but from what I first saw, I think they're awesome. Like she didn't complain that they were really hard, so it worked, whatever we did. I probably don't even remember because I was in such a hurry. It's one of those days where you didn't pay attention doing it, and they turned out really good. So I'll have to do that next time. Be too busy to even care about the eggs. And then, so dinner will be done. Salad with chicken and eggs and cheese and cucumbers, and I'll probably crush up Doritos or something and put that on top. And then we just have to do dishes. We've got some more laundry to do that we're getting through. I'm gonna make my bed real quick, and that's it for tonight. I think are gonna be done so I can just focus on the odd and ends I have to do. So let me make my bed real fast. So I debated putting we've totally unmentioned pillowcases, that's okay. Totally debated putting this like sweatery blanket on because it's so hot. But I guess I'll see over the next couple weeks if it's super hot still, then probably pack it away until next year. So good, we got everything done, working on the stuff upstairs, finishing up. Then we'll be finished, we'll have salad tonight, eat that, and then I'll have to edit for a little bit and then swim in the pool. So it's been a good day. So remember your scripture, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So just think of a day, if it gets a little crazy and chaotic, push through. Okay, God, what can you help me with? He'll help you get it done. So you have a fantastic rest of your day. Come back tomorrow. We're going to go shopping. We're going to finish up our shopping at Walmart and be done for the month. So it'll be good. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye.